Welcome everyone to another episode of the In the Hot Seat podcast, where I talk about rapid fire news, the best of pro wrestling and pop culture, and where I put myself in the hot seat and talk about the latest of pro wrestling and pop culture. And getting right down into it, where we have a lot to talk about, where we have Drew McIntyre being WWE Champion. I'm actually happy he was able to be WWE Champion again. It's been a long time coming. I feel like he would be champion going into WrestleMania, probably even beyond that. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Hopefully, we'll see what happens with him next. Also, we have Overfemi letting go of the NXT Championship and looking to be a part of the main roster, and it looks like he'll be a part of the Royal Rumble as well. He's actually one of my main picks to actually win the Royal Rumble. I think it would be really interesting to see how that transpires, and I feel like he would be able to not only enter the Royal Rumble, but actually win it as well. I think that would be very interesting to see. Also, where we have Will Hobbs actually leaving AEW to be with WWE. Really excited to see what's going to be happening out of that. I've been a huge fan of Will Hobbs as of late, and to see where he goes from here. Maybe actually in the singles run, since I know he's been dealing with groups as of late. So maybe we'll see him as a single star in WWE and to see where things go there. Also, we have the Rascals actually joining AEW. I'm really excited to see where things go there. They could deal with the trios tag division and as well as the regular tag division there. So a lot of possibilities for them there. Also, we had Sonya Deville actually joining TNA as a part of the actual debut on AMC. I didn't really fully talk about the AMC debut and everything. I thought it was okay to pretty good. I feel like there should have been more wrestling, but I did like the surprises that came out of TNA for AMC, and I'm happy they're on a network that everyone gets, and we can see more TNA as of late going forward. So I'm happy for Sonya Deville actually being a part of TNA and being in a manager type of role with Santino Marella. Also, when we had on the same night Corey Jade actually joining TNA, I'm really excited to see where things go from here and to see where things will lead up to her debut, which was recently this week on TNA for Impact. So I'm really curious to see what happens next for Corey Jade. And as well, Ashby Elegance is actually looking to be cleared to wrestle again, which is really cool. I'm happy about that, and I wasn't too sure how long she was going to be out for. So now, as of recently on TNA, she was able to come back, and it looks like she'll be wrestling again, which is really nice to see that. So that's everything that I talked about. What are your own thoughts and opinions on how everything transpired as of late? What are your thoughts on everything that I talked about, from Drew McIntyre being WWE Champion to Overfemi letting go of the NXT Championship and now being a part of the Royal Rumble and everything else in between? With that being said, that about does it for this episode of the In the Hot Seat podcast. I will be back for the next episode, whenever the hell the next episode may be. Until then, I'll catch everyone next time. See ya.